Bimbo quiet herself, okay?
So guys, ever since Blessingceo made her relationship with IVD public, the internet has been on fire. A lot of things have been happening ever since she made that pronouncement of how much she loves IVD, and now that they are dating. A lot of things have been happening. Izzy Obede have been on the matter like it's her bread and butter. In fact, there's been a lot of battles going on between both of them. Blessingceo and Izzy Obede have been having this back-to-back banter and saga, to the point that it is almost becoming a tribal kind of fight. Because according to Blessing, Izzy Obede is trying to pinch a tent between herself and the Yorubas, while Blessing is accusing Izzy Obede of not loving the Biafrans and Biafra, and is saying that she's going to fish out Izzy Obede wherever she is, if she wants to, so that the Biafrans there will deal with her. Are you seeing how this is gradually becoming a tribal fight? Well, that's not where I'm going to. Where I'm going tonight is where Blessing is being accused of being responsible for the death of IVD's wife. But recently, Dr. Kemi has come out to say that Bimbo bite herself by her own self. Now, I'm going to drop the voice notes of what Kemi, the investigative journalist, said concerning how Bimbo bite, so that you listen to it and also be the judge yourself. You know what I did in this channel to bring you happenings as it were, and then you drop your opinion on the matter. So if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification button, so that when these matters come up, I'll always drop it here for you guys to see. Thank you very much to my subscribers and returning subscribers. God bless you so much. Watch the voice notes, drop your opinion, and then see you in my next video. Thank you.
Dr. Kemi for Kemi Talks Media. It's Sunday, the 12th of January, 2025. Let's talk about Blessingceo, IVD, and Bimbo. I was the only journalist, as always, that investigated the case of Bimbo's death. During the time I was doing the investigation, I actually hashtagged it, #IJIVD Bimbo. IVD was detained by the police, and later he was remanded. You know, they said they were investigating how she died and everything. Bimbo quiet herself, okay, the S word. IVD didn't quiet Bimbo, okay. When you say I stood by somebody, no, I don't stand by people, I investigate people. I defend media freedom. So if it looks like I'm standing by IVD, well, that's your problem, all right. Now, I'm the only one, like I said, that investigated. No journalist touched these cases, and you know why. With my money and my time, okay, I determined that Bimbo quiet herself because she was being blackmailed. First of all, she was on heroin a lot. She and IVD both were on drugs, heavily on drugs. Okay, I hope IVD has cleaned up now. However, what basically happened is they had a history of fights, they had a history of drugs, they had a history of infidelities. Bimbo was once pregnant. I hope you followed that investigation if you didn't. She was once pregnant for somebody else and came to South Africa to meet IVD, who was not even around to impregnate her. So IVD told her to remove the pregnancy. So she's missing one child there. She had to terminate that pregnancy. A lot happened to Bimbo. The history of the toxic relationship, all right, from Dubai to Nigeria to South Africa, ended up driving her really crazy because her own family contributed to it. And Lagos State government refused to investigate that section of it. And this is why the sister, Mama Jazz, invited me and Blessingceo, who they ended up arresting and detaining for 30 days in the prison. I'm not going to go through that anymore. I'm doing my work. Nobody has time to distort my work. What Mama Jazz didn't know was that the houseboy at that time, I interviewed him. He had no idea I was a journalist. Okay, someone gave me the number, friends of them, okay, gave me the number, and I called the houseboy and I spoke to him and I recorded him. And what he told me basically about Madame is exactly what happened in that house. How he called Oga to say that Madame has burned the curtain, she's setting the whole house on fire and everything. Somebody who's on the influence of heroin and several drugs and impaired and just not knowing what she's doing. What Bimbo wanted to do on that day was, you know, buy S-word. You know what I mean? In America, they call it murder-suicide. Buy S-word is what she wanted to do. Okay, but when IVD got in, filming everything going on outside, seeing all the fire inside, she literally wanted to hug him and pour the petrol on him too so they can go together, but that didn't happen. Now, all this being said, Blessingceo was a relationship therapist for IVD during the time this stuff happened. But a key part of the story is that you guys don't know that Bimbo's mother, okay, and Bimbo's sister, Mama Jazz, blackmailed her, and that's why she went crazy and did this stuff. They are the ones that are supposed to be arrested. Bimbo's sister and mother blackmailed Bimbo by telling her to go to IVD and collect 18 million. And if she doesn't, they'll show him a sex tape, a certain sex tape of Bimbo and another man. What they didn't know was that IVD already saw that sex tape. But it drove her crazy, and she started having these thoughts of crying herself, and she went ahead with it. But she died in a very, very brutal manner. You know, gasoline on her body and all that stuff. Why wasn't the sister and the mother arrested? The police didn't do the investigation. Typical of Lagos State Police Command. They never do any investigations. You know, at the end of the day, whatever was going on between Blessing and IVD, I told you. But at that time, nobody really knew anything. You guys are bent on gossip and stuff. All right? I said, oh yeah, they're dating, you know. I said it in one of the posts. You don't have any friend, you don't have any doctor, you don't have any therapist, you don't have any nothing. Okay? Anyone will switch up at you. Okay? They'll switch up on you anytime. So all you married people out there, I think your husband is this, your husband is that. When your spouse is gone, the next person comes in, and that's the end of the story, pretty much. Blessing is in love with IVD. They're dating now. They've made it public. And this latest post on Instagram says, I love IVD because it's very progressive and spends millions on me. All right, millions, progressive. There's a lot going on in the world right now, and it's more than money. If you know what's going on in Hollywood, everybody's lost their house, their cars, everything. Even Ben Affleck, that actress that was married to Jennifer Lopez, he lost a lot of cars, houses, everything. The house, the car, well, it's what's in that house that really pained him. $50 million in cash in the safe. They sell you a safe and they tell you it's fireproof, right? And when the fire comes, the safe or the money is gone. So all these, it spends millions on me. All these things are temporary. We're here temporarily. So that's why I want to clarify there. Okay, when I was telling you these things, you are abusing me and all that. Okay, the case with IVD and Bimbo, I'm sure they've closed it now. There's nothing to investigate. Bimbo quiet herself. Okay, her mother and her sister were responsible. Okay, and if they want, they can still do invitations and whatever they want. I don't answer an invitation. Okay, I don't even live in Nigeria. I've been gone for 2 years. I don't care. I've done my work. I'm retiring in less than 30 days.